Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 3 of Musky Mastery Outdoors, sponsored by Joe Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products. In the north woods of Wisconsin, true giant muskies are rare to come by. These lakes get a lot of fishing pressure and tons of activity from jet skiers and pleasure boaters alike. And as muskies age, they adapt. All of this activity pushes muskies in these systems to live a life suspended over the depths, where they will gorge on pelagic baitfish and grow to giant proportions. But every once in a while, when the timing is just right, a few of these monsters slip up into the shallows to feed. It is tough to say just why, but every once in a while, they do. And when you are there, and you get a look at one of these mythical beasts, there is nothing quite like it. When you pull the hooks into something and it pulls back harder into you, well, you better buckle your seatbelt and play your cards right, because it is going to be a wild ride. This was my biggest fish of the 2019 open water season.
Got her. Got her, man. Got her. Oh yeah, Whiskey. It's a big fish, dude. Yep, it's a big one, man. She's, oh yeah. Oh, Whiskey, it's a big one, dude. Whoa.
Holy smokes, that is big.
All right.
Let me know when you want me to grab her. Holy cow, dude.
I'm gonna come over the other way if I can.
This side?
Well, we'll see. Play around a little bit here.
Oh man. Oh, she's a big girl.
All right, Whiskey.
Right side?
Yeah, this way. I'm gonna pull her up, dude. Don't hold that net bag too high. Okay. Okay. All right, ready? All right, ready. Here she comes. That's her, dude. Oh my God, Whiskey. Wow. This is a really big fish, man. Right, here she comes, Whiskey. Hang on. If we just get her, well. All right, coming this way again, dude. Get ready, Whiskey. Lift up. She's off. That's Wisconsin 50, man. That's Wisconsin 50, dude. Brian, here, put the net handle down. It's okay. Dude,
Oh
that's
my
Wisconsin 50, Brian. That's the biggest fish of the year.
Dude.
Brian, that's a Wisconsin 50.
That's the big girl. Oh my
Brian.
God. Holy shit.
Brian, that's the jiggler.
Oh, that's her.
Is hat cam rolling?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, she's so big, Brian.
Oh my God.
Brian,
Dude, that's her.
It's
That
a
is the big
50.
fish. That's the big
Brian,
fish.
it's a 50.
That's
Oh my God, dude. That battle will go down in the history books.
Dude,
Guys, this is likely my biggest Wisconsin muskie to date. Oh, a big blonde beast. Oh my gosh, is this thing huge? It's 35 pounds all day. Be very careful pulling this fish out of here. It's very big. It is huge. Wow, Brian, this is a massive fish. Ready? Oh! Oh my God! Oh my gosh! That is a monster muskie. Northern Wisconsin tanker. This is as big as they come. I've said that, but now this is for real, guys. 700 booker tail getting the job done. What a fish. Hang on, she's getting ready. Oh man, that thing's heavy. It's 35 plus pounds of Wisconsin North Woods beauty. We're gonna get her back here for a quick release. We will tell you exactly what it took to get this fish to strike. Wow, this thing's huge, dude. Oh my God. You guys, look at this fish. I mean, look at the width across the back. I don't know how well this camera's picking that up. I mean, this is, look at the size of that thing, guys. Wow. I mean, it's huge. I mean, look at that thing. Wisconsin? We're not on Green Bay. This is northern Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. All right, guys, welcome to our Muskie segment. I am here with the one and only Big Whiskey.
Dude.
Brian Martin. Guys, out hunting today with my brother, and you know, it has been a hunt, man.
A true hunt.
I mean, we've been fishing one reef all morning, and we can't leave this reef because we've got 5 different muskies going. You know, and the whole thing here, we're gonna roll this footage here in just a second. It starts with me getting a follow from a muskie that I think is about 45 inches long, right? Mm-hmm. And real nice fish, goes into the 8 right before moonrise. We can't seal the deal on this fish. And in the process, we go back, and then
we're making a run back at that fish. I'm throwing the 700 Goldilocks, and a beast the fish Chaz ended up catching comes into the 8, goes off again.
And we're arguing this whole time, like, I'm like, you know, Brian, I'm like, you know, when I saw her, I thought it was 45 inches, and Brian, you're like, dude, the fat on that fish was jiggling in the water.
It was like, so big.
I'm like, and so anyway, the reason we're, you know, arguing about this is because we literally had done like a little bit of a U-turn, came back to, you know, cast at this fish again, try a couple of different lures. And they were so close to each other, these 2 muskies, that I was like, I guess maybe the one that I saw could have been that big. It's tough to say, you know, and you were like, dude, it was the biggest fish I've ever seen. I mean, and so, yeah, we keep going, and we raise number 3. We raise number 4. We raise number 5 with no commitment out of any of these muskies.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're consistently raising fish and getting you know, productive activity out of fish, there's no reason to leave a spot.
Absolutely. And when you keep raising muskies, keep trying different things. So Brian had like at least 3 out of the 5 of these muskies up on the 700 Goldie booger tail tinsel. And on our last pass, you know, I switched and opted to stay with the 700 blade because that has been producing muskies. But the color change, Orange Elvis, you've still got a very lustrous, shiny skirt on here with that tinsel, but you know, a solid color blade and a complete change up sealed the deal, along with a direction change.
Right.
So you're talking about staying on these fish, staying persistent, but we're also switching things up all the time. Different drifts, different passes, trying to continue to present our lures in a different fashion in hopes of triggering a strike.
Right. This large fish, the first time I followed was on the back inside turn of the reef that we're working. Came around 180-degree angle change. Throw at her.
Yeah, and this is a
different way.
in this tactic that we use, this 180-degree angle change that Brian just told you about. This is not the first time this has worked for us. This works for us all the time on different reefs in Canada, in Minnesota. It doesn't matter. This tactic is just deadly on catching muskies when they won't bite, and especially when you're on a reef where you can easily work from different sides. That's really where it's most effective. Now, Brian, real quick on tackle. This is St. Croix's Legend Elite 9-foot medium heavy. It's, I mean, when you're fighting big fish, you need the rod length. The 9-foot rod is just tops when it comes to fighting fish around the bow. 80-pound test, Joe Booker Outdoors Beast Braid, the no BS steel leader, and that, I mean, that's the package to score on big fish here, man.
Absolutely, and boy, did she give us a wild ride at the end there. It was a little scary, but we got her.
Unbelievable, we got her. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this muskie segment, and as always, thanks for watching.